this is the time when we were being taught the typesetting, how to align the text and how to choose fonts and what works, what doesn't work, how to work with spacing. And then we were studying different typefaces that exist, and the fonts that we can use to really explain or match the vibe that you are looking for in a project. As designers, we were always taught, okay, give credit to whatever designer's work that you are choosing. So we were asked, whatever typeface that you are searching for, please give credit to the designer who made it. So this is about that. There were a lot of practice tasks to it. So basically, we had to make a brochure on A3 size, I guess. And this was my design inception worksheet. Like I said, Prachi ma'am really asked us, put your thought into it. Take all the time in the world to make this properly. It will show up in your design. So yeah, chicken curry, it always has that, delicate feel to it. The fabric is very light. It's not very, bright or anything like that. So I decided to use pastel colors, and then it should be very clean. The look should be clean, and these were some messy ideations that I did. I don't remember doing them, but now that I look, it's very basic. This was what I did, and this was the front part. I don't know, I was trying to do something. Messy ideations are supposed to be messy even though you don't understand them later. This was the mood board. This is how chicken curry looks. I think it got popular enough last year on social media. Everyone was wearing them. It was all over Instagram. So yeah, you don't have to explain what chicken curry is. The color palette was mostly subtle pastels, and we had our principles of designs and elements of design. This was a really good method to recall what we learned in the first module. And this is how I developed the motif. This was very rough work, like really messy development of the motif. And then later in the designs, I decided, okay, I'll do this properly. So I got on the Illustrator, and then I made these motifs. And I'll be honest, I was very proud of this work, the motifs that I developed. I really liked it. These were all by hands. I was making them on iPad. This was my initial brochure. It was made very in a hurry because I had to meet the deadline. And I was like, okay, I'll meet the deadline, but I revisit this project soon, later. I revisited this project later. So this is what I did. And this was just to get it done, just to meet the deadline. And then later I decided, here it is written in very clear words that I was dissatisfied with my project. So I started from scratch and then I did it again. So this is what I did. Then this transformed into this 5-fold brochure. And it has this very intricate, very fine motifs that you can see in the background. It was all inspired from, because, chicken curry was believed to be brought by, I guess, Mughal Empire, Mughal Queen, someone. So I was like, okay, I'll use the motifs that they use in their architecture. And then I decided to use that as background. And then whatever motifs that they use during sewing of the kurtas or the fabric that they have in the front. So this is how I did it. This took me a lot of time. And then Adhima was really happy that I revisited the project and then I did it. So everything in this project was done from scratch. I've not done anything like this before. So every frame, every, square was designed from scratch by myself. And then typesetting was really difficult. Ke kahan pe kitna text rakhna hai. And then the font size, it was really good. I learned the most from this project, because everything had to be in sync, and it also had to be it should be working in print. So that is why I absolutely loved this project. This is the back side of it. You had to make this entire map, and then here I made this simple logo just to put it there. That is why I say that I worked the hardest on this particular project, because I really wanted the chicken curry, the feel that you get when you touch chicken curry, the entire mood of wearing it or carrying it somewhere. I wanted that to be showcased in my brochure. And these were some mock-ups that I did. Second time, I knew I did a lot of things wrong in the first one. The photos were not appropriate and whatnot. So second time, it was very clear to me, okay, I don't have to make those mistakes. And yeah, I think that was the most important thing I learned. Okay, the first thing you have that freedom to make the mistakes. Okay, yeah, someone is going to help you. Someone is going to walk you through the whole process. But yeah, in the second one, I was very conscious. I have to avoid those mistakes.